is the hardest thing we all have to learn, and I promise you I'm at the head of this boat, because it's been the hardest thing for me to realize that in my joy comes my fulfillment and the fulfillment of everyone around me, only if I'm following my joy. It's like, who'd have thunk? And I proved it for myself. But you'll have to prove it for yourself as well.
All right, up until now, we've been talking about the big system, the elegant system in which we all live and breathe and are an integral part of. Now we're going to move forward and we're going to talk about how to expand your own consciousness and realize the greater reality. So tools for expanding your consciousness, all right? And remember, applied. This is to be applied in every moment of every day, not one day at a time. Number one, find something to love or appreciate in everything and anywhere. Everything in your life is a gift and is created by you for your awakening. Everything. Therefore, your good is always at play. So what I'm trying to say to you by all of this is that no matter what shows up in your life, no matter what it is, a person, a fender bender, a cold, the cancer, whatever shows up is your good at play, because it's there to awaken you out of the illusion of this reality and send you vertical into the multi-dimension rather than staying in the linear dimension. So there's love everything, love, and find anything to appreciate. Be in the state of love all the time. Even if you're loving being lost, even if you're loving being confused, be in love, that vibration of love. Okay, tool number 2 that I want to leave you with is hang out with yourself every day in nature. Quiet your mind. Be still. Get to know you again. You will fall in love with yourself, but you'll feel the love coming from within yourself for you. You will be amazed at how smart and wise and funny you really are. How clear-minded, how precious, how beautiful. But you don't know that unless you're hanging out with you. It's like wanting to have a great family life and nobody comes to dinner, or else everybody comes to dinner and they all have their iPods in and or their phones. You got to hang out with yourself in quiet for a quality relationship with yourself. So take the time and absolutely do it in nature, because that's where the harmonic is. That's where the system is that's not man-made, which is off of the harmonics. You want to hang out in nature every day. And if you're in New York City, find a plant, a live tree to touch or hang on to. Look at the sky. Pretty far up in New York City, I'm sure. But do it in nature to help your body, mind move back into alignment with this great, elegant system. That's peace. That's quiet. That's harmony. That's you. And that's who you are inside you. So hang out there every day. All right. Tool number 3. Follow your inner guidance system. Now, it's really very simple to follow your inner guidance system, but most humans don't. In other words, the inner guidance system says, if it feels good, follow it. If it's fun, do it. If it's joyful, do it. If it's peaceful and quiet, do it. But humans don't. Humans push past it and push through it. So your inner guidance is always pulling you towards your good. And it always, always feels good. So you have to love yourself enough to follow it. So if it feels good to you, then it's on your path. And it might not be on anyone else's path. So follow your bliss, follow your joy, follow your excitement, follow your delight, follow whatever intrigues you. But follow what is good. Follow how it feels. And if it doesn't feel like 3 green lights, it's not for you. All right. Next tool.
This is the biggest one, and I think this is the biggest thing that's going to get us home on earth in the body, is for each one of us to love ourselves unconditionally. Exactly the way you are. You designed it perfectly for a reason. For the edification and the enlightenment and the upliftment of everybody. So for you to denigrate it, diminish it, demean it, betray it, and otherwise keep it in a box is making the rest of the world suffer for your gift. We are all students to you. And you are teacher to all of us. And no one can replicate that specific gift, that specific piece of the puzzle that you have brought to this planet at this time of awakening. We need your gift. So unlayer yourself and start giving it. All right, this is pretty simple, but it follows on quality. I used to tell my boys, garbage in, garbage out. The better way to say that for this new time is quality in, quality out. So what's the quality of everything in your life that you're giving to yourself? The quality of the air, the quality of your shoes, the quality of your food, the quality of your companions, the quality of your neighborhood, the quality of everything, the quality of your thoughts, the quality of your reading material, the quality of your TV programs. Are they down here perpetuating that fear and lack, or are they uplifting and causing you to think new thoughts? Be very, very selective. This unit that is you, I want you to come to love the way you love your wife or your husband or your children or your pet. That it's so precious you would never dishonor it in any way. And you wouldn't be present for anybody talking bad to you or disrespecting you. You would just leave the room. You would not honor it or dignify it. You can change your mind. You don't have to put anything of negative quality in your field. It's your sovereign choice. Okay, breathe. I once spent 3 weeks in Hawaii learning kahuna, which is the ancient Hawaiian tradition. And the kahuna that was teaching us told me this story. The ancient Hawaiians, when the discoverers came around and were floating around the islands in their ship, they didn't geographically know where they were. So they went to every island and they said, where do you live? And the Hawaiians all responded on every island, on Hawaii. So we thought the name of the islands was Hawaii. But it wasn't until like 1943 when Max Freedom Long actually decoded the Hawaiian language. And you know how it has all those vowels and the words of this. Each of those word or letters together is encoded. So Hawaii, ha is breath. Hawaii means I live on the life force that's carried on my breath. That's what Hawaii means. So if any of you ever watched the New Zealand rugby team of the All Blacks? Anybody seen the All Blacks? You got to go Google them. So they started in Hawaii and then they ended up in New Zealand and the Maori, I believe. And they do this haka breathing before every match and they win. And they are gathering their energy. They are gathering their energy and they're focusing it and then they go. And the Hawaiians did that. They breathed before everything. This breath is the spark of life that enlivens you and is straight from the quantum field to you. And it's there for you to tap into every single moment of every day.